Psalm 53 verses 1 through 3 says, "The fool has said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt and they have committed abominable injustice. There is no one who does good. God has looked down from heaven upon the sons of men to see if there is anyone who understands, who seeks after God. Every one of them is turned aside. Together they have become corrupt. There is no one who does good, not even one." Well, if you're joining us in reading through this 6-month reading plan through the book of Psalms, today's reading is Psalm 53, and I encourage you to read that psalm. Politics have always intrigued me because they show the nature of a country. And if that country is old enough, it shows a clear picture of the direction that it's headed into. The History Channel provided a look into George Washington during President's Day this year. Who was this person who guided the country as it defeated the most powerful country in the world? Who was this person who chose not to become a dictator or a king, but rather chose a democratic republic model of government? Who was this person who was flawed and yet led a nation? Even the greatest among us have our faults. Even the greatest sin and show the results of Adam's choices. Yet some overcome those failures and live lives that glorify God. Others go in the exact opposite direction. During the 2016 presidential conventions, one party struggled over placing the word God in their platform. Now, my memory may not be completely accurate, but I do remember that there were several voice votes concerning this statement to be placed into the platform, and finally the chairman, who was the leader of the convention at that time, finally made a decision that would place it into the platform. Even then, there were those who dissented and disputed even placing the word God in that political statement of this party. We can all easily fall into the trap of viewing ourselves as God and denying his true existence. We begin to believe our own PR. We begin to believe that we are the sum total of what mankind should be, and we become proud and arrogant, and our actions say that there is no God. But this is not the way that it should be. We should be living a life of repentance, not a life of pride. We should be looking to God for guidance and not looking for a political party to provide for us. We should be different, frankly. Now, if we have a relationship with Christ, then we should transcend petty politics and seek to change the world through our lives, prayer, and our worship. We should be displaying who God is in our lives. We should be displaying our relationship to him through our prayers. And we should worship him in such a way that he is glorified, not in the way of just being entertained. As Psalm 51 showed us, repentance, Psalm 53 shows us the arrogance that we can display when we do not have a relationship with, or we do not practice our relationship with God. And if you would like a PDF copy of this entire reading plan, please send an email to phineasjacobus@runningtohim.net.